welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay, Singy, we get to see the best hitter in the league in this one.
Yeah, one of the toughest outs in baseball. No simple formula, but opposing pitchers have to just continue to try and work around the zone. This guy takes advantage of every mistake you make.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Outman gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Ohtani, the tall righty, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at first, 1 away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Matt Olson down. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. This one in the air. Smith under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Braves strand 1. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and towing the slab in this one, Grant Holmes. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Arcia whips it to first. One up, one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And next for L.A., Hye-Sung Kim. Cut on and lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. That's out number 2. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Designated hitter.
Ohtani launched a pair of homers in his last game. Foul ball. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there. Lifted in the air, right center field. Albies sizes this one up, and that's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Here comes Austin Riley. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
0-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but
left
found
fielder,
a way.
Jackson
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Riley on at first, nobody out. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side, and that's foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. The 0-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Kim. Brings it in. 1 down.
Batting 7th, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Albies launched a homer in his most recent game. Ground ball could be 2. Goes to second for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here in L.A., bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Popped up. Arcia makes the grab, one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Batting fifth,
Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Mookie Betts in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Turns and fires to Betts. Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Next offering is outside. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Second inning here, no score. That one pushed foul. Two outs. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news
Leading
from
off
around the
for
league.
Atlanta, catcher Sean Murphy.
Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. You know?
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall.
Love how he let that ball
Batting
travel,
right,
trusted his
shortstop,
hands.
Orlando
Nice job of going
Arcia.
the other way.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-1.
All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And one away in the top of the third.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here.
right
Pretty
fielder,
simple in
Ronald
terms of putting them
Acuna
away at the
Jr.
plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. And a foul ball.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Little dribbler up along third, but it kicks foul. Out there to center. Outman pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So digging in, Michael Harris the second. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into center. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Hitting is really easy for some
Now batting,
guys. One thing that I can see
designated
already,
hitter,
his
Marcell
bat stays
Ozuna.
in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses. And the count is even 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Line to left. And there's one away.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
And here is Michael Conforto. Fought off foul. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
James Outman.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. That one misses. 1-0. Liner, base hit. And Freddie Freeman with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
1 ball,
2
1
gone,
strike.
but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, digging in, Matt Olson. Olson, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez drop step going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Austin Riley. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball.
Oh, he's looking great
strike.
so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
4th inning underway, no score. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Now in for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. This one in the air. Ohtani corrals it. And that'll do it. And the Braves go down quietly. Still no score. Bottom four. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Seong Kim.
Second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
That's off the mark. And that is ball 1. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Arcia makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Balls, 2 strikes.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And a ball evens the count. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ohtani back to work. And that one pulled foul.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
In the air, right field. Conforto hauls it in for the out. Here's Sean Murphy. And he's already singled in this game. Foul ball there. Tap foul at the plate.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that.
0-1.
Two out, space is empty. That's out to center field. Outman settles under it. And that's the third out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Mookie Betts. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Profar settles under it, makes the grab. And now Teoscar Hernandez struck out swinging his first time. And that's down and away. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, and he held up. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's in there. 3-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Hernandez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Michael Conforto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball left side, could be 2. And they get the out on Smith.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Went down on strikes his first time through.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
No ball.
Just an
1
outstanding
strike.
job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does. Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's 2 for 2. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. So now the DH spot, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an
0-1.
outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Matt Olson. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Outman sizing this one up. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. Back here in L.A. Bottom of the 6th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first.
That's an out.
And that's 1 out as they get
Now
the leadoff
batting,
hitter in the
first
6th.
baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. There's Freddie Freeman now. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And it's even up.
Inside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
It really looks like these
1-2.
hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. The 1-0. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one finds the zone. That's strike
No
1.
ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Muncy to hit. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a ball.
No.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set for the
Leading
start of
off
the inning.
for the
Now the
Braves,
third baseman, Austin Riley. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez makes the play, and there's one down. Jurickson Profile next up for the Braves.
Jurickson Profile.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it, takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count
Now
low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Number 49.
This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Trinan.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we still have no score. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Fastball for a strike.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
1-1.
1-1 now. On the ground to first. Olsen handles the chance. Takes it himself.
Out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good slider
Now
inside right there.
left
Batter
fielder,
fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one's in there. 0-1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's a ball.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. And a slider misses down and away.
Down, ball.
Out to short, Arcia. Handles, throws to first, and they get the out on Smith. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. No score. We're at the top of the 8th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a ground ball. Muncy sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Phillips, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Kim on the move. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael
And next
Harris,
for Atlanta,
the second.
Michael Harris the second. And that one hammered way back there. It bangs off the wall.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 3. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 outs. And fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Holmes back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that one hit to first. Olsen steps on the bag. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Down.
The next offering misses. 1-2 the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, known for his late inning heroics. Close one, doesn't get the call.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a base hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count 2-1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire. And
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. They lead it in the 8th.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. Clips the corner, strike one. Kim on third with 2 out. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Run scoring triple here for the Dodgers. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here is Matt Olson.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Outman on his way over, and there's one away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
He's 2 outs away. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying, going, gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 1-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jurickson Profar will hit next. Profar gets a piece there. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. On the ground, could be 2. Over to second for 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
That just misses. Now 1-2. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Mookie now. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Ball one, no strikes. There's a strike to Mookie. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hernandez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike one. Misses outside, and now it's even 1-1.
2-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Trying to send this to extra innings. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. One left for LA. Still tied 1-1. We're in extras here. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His first homer of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Tanner Scott won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Alex Vesia taking over on the mound. This is his third time out this year.
Alex Vesia.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Vesia, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Acuna now.
batting, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. Out. And Acuna retired. Two down, bases empty. Down the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris the second. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Betts makes the play, and that is that. 2 runs on 1 hit. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Andy Pajes. Now here is James Outman. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
With the winning run at the plate here in extra innings. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Swung on, belted. Back there. Out of here. Ball game. A 3-run dinger. And the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
4-3 our final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.